Welcome to JDT, the podcast where we steep in all the Team Haskayne strategy and we're going to pour out the freshest JDC West scoop. I'm Mason Wolf, the VP Marketing for Team Haskayne, and I'll be your guide as we spill all the tea here. Yali, Megan, it's good to see you. These are our co-captains for the 2026 team. How are you guys doing?
Doing so good.
Great.
So great.
How are you?
Excellent. I've never been better. How about you?
Never been better.
Great. Well, I'm very excited to have you on the podcast for our inaugural episode. It feels fitting that we have our captains with us. You guys know all of what's been happening so far. It's been a bit of a bumpy start, to say, as we've transitioned over to you, but I think you've handled it both excellently.
Thank you,
so
Nathan.
We're very happy.
Appreciate that.
Great. Well, we're going to just start off. We're going to ask some questions to find out how it's been going. We want to get some of the details on how team recruitment has gone, and as well, I think there's coaches recruitment and all that other stuff that we've got going. Does that sound good?
Fantastic.
Yep.
Excellent. So we're going to start off with recruitment. When I was captain, recruitment was one of the more daunting tasks. It took us hours and hours and hours to find the candidates that we wanted, and the recruitment format, it wasn't great, but I'm sure you guys figured out some ways to improve it. The first is we'd just like to know about the recruitment process. Did it all go according to plan, and where did you have to improvise to improve?
I would say the biggest issue we always faced was with technology.
Mm-hmm.
We were all in the same room, but on Zoom, and we were all in the same Zoom call. But then it gets a little tricky when everyone's mics and volumes are on.
Everything.
And then we would get the feedback, and it was really quite brutal at some points. That's what I would say.
I would say honestly probably the biggest challenge was scheduling, both for us and for finding times for the potential delegates to interview. I think summer is probably the lightest time for most people, but it's also the busiest and most restricting. It's not like, the class time where you know exactly where your day is going to end all the time. So we did a lot right after work. We met me and Megan met at lunch sometimes. We've done interviews on the weekend and super, super late at night. We've done debriefs after. So I'd say once we actually got into the room, it was the technology. But before that, the trouble was getting to the room.
How long do you think interviews took this year?
Hours-wise?
Yeah.
How many
Quick
did?
math.
30?
We did more than 30.
Well, 30 hours.
Oh, 30 hours?
How many interviews did you do?
90.
90
interviews. So
Yeah.
30 minutes an interview?
Yep.
Yeah, that added up probably pretty fast.
Yeah.
How many weeks was it going on for?
We did it all
3 weeks.
throughout. Yeah, it was a whole month, pretty much.
Wow. Well, you're better than I am. We did it in the span of 1 week, and there was no breaks. So I'm sure you got to actually ponder the delegates' responses a little bit better than I
We
did.
pondered for a long
We pondered
time.
a little bit too long.
A little bit.
Yeah, well, that's natural. 30 people, you got limited spots. So that brings me to my next question, actually, which is, was there any delegates that stood out or that really stood above the rest of the pack? You're welcome to mention them by name. I'm sure they love it.
Yali has a good one for this, I think.
Probably Dominic.
Hit it with your chest.
Yeah, Dominic for sure. That one was very, very memorable. For that interview, it was just me and Megan. It was, I think, one of our last ones of the day. And so, we were tired. You're always tired after a long day of interviews, but we're going to lock in, try and give everyone, the attention that they deserve. And I'm so glad we gave this one our full attention. Dominic started off very, very strong. I won't give away the full story, but he found a picture of me at last year's J-prom doing some questionable arm movements.
Oh.
Let's just say they were taken brutally out of context. But it was very, very attention grabbing. We were hooked from the start of what the heck is Dominic gonna say next? What direction is this going? But it was great, honestly. It was really funny. It was a great way to end off that day. And I think the fact that he has now made it onto the team speaks very highly for the rest of his interview as well. So it was real good.
So it sounded like he just had a really unique...
It was unique.
For sure. Yeah.
It was a unique approach.
That's what stands out.
Yeah, I don't think we laughed that hard at a single other
Oh, yeah.
interview.
We were dying.
Yeah.
I think we like had to mute ourselves too. Like it was a lot.
Yeah.
So Dominic was standing out by being the most unique. Was there anybody with like really good background or any like special highlights
Who
you want
stood
to
out
call
to
out?
Meg? That one stood out to me just because I got called out. But
I feel like we had a lot of people that were really, like, I feel like a lot of our team has very unique experience. That's why we put them on the team, you know?
That sounds right. I was gonna say I'm sure everybody had something to bring into the team.
Everyone has something special
Yeah.
at each of the 30.
yeah, I think presentations that had a cool theme that
Ooh,
they stayed.
Aspen, we loved your presentation.
It was so good.
If you're watching.
She
The
better
curtains,
Please be watching.
she better be
The curtains killed. They were a hit.
and the puzzle,
Oh, the puzzle was great. Like we were talking about that.
we're still talking
We're
about
still
it.
talking about the puzzle and the curtains and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I
Or-
love to hear it.
Or Aicha's travel theme. I thought that was really cool.
Yep.
Very, very unique.
Yep.
But still like captured the essence of what you're trying to convey in your personal
It's
presentation.
a fine balance between, being unique and remaining professional
Yeah.
and answering all the questions good.
There were some too that were very, very just aesthetically pleasing. Quick shout out to Samina. Like the Apple app aesthetic.
App Store,
yeah,
yeah.
she did like herself as an app, I think was like the main theme. And it all looked like the Apple Store. Like had Apple font, like the transitions were super cool. Like that one stuck out
Wow.
very
That would
early
be
on.
the most unique one, I
It was
think.
very
Wow.
unique. And those are just a few examples. So if you made the team, you probably had a pretty good presentation.
We love them all.
We love them all.
Obviously, or they wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We love
Well,
all your presentations equally.
Equally. Well, that brings me to my next question, and it's something that I think when I was interviewing people, it was something I wanted to look for was what's common between all of the members of the team. And for us, it was really looking for like, we think they're going to bring passion and excitement to the team more than, what specific experiences they had. Do you think it was similar for you, or what did you learn about Team Haskayne's culture through those 90 interviews?
You can go first this time.
Oh, I went first last time. No, I
You
didn't.
went first last time.
I think it's kind of the same thing you were mentioning before about finding the balance, because I think that's what makes a really strong delegate is when you know when to turn on like the dialed in, but there's so much spirit of the competition and just being a delegate. I think, at least from my opinion, I think being able to have a little bit of fun while still knowing when it's time to lock in.
Yes, completely.
Pretty important.
Honestly, I'd agree with that. Like, if you just wanted the serious part of a case competition, you could go to a million other places. But
yeah, we know one.
Oh,
the one that must not be named.
yeah, we'll get to
one
that, I'm
one that
sure.
must not be named. No. But yeah, there's a lot of places you could go if you're just looking for like the academic part of a case. But if you're actually looking to, meet people, like make friends, like grow, and just like again have that really important social aspect, I think that's vital in university. And also challenge yourself every week for at least 3 hours. Yeah, count out challenge. Then I think JDC is the best place to do that. And I think that's testament to why both of us have been on JDC for so long, and even why our godparents have been here for so long. Shout out Anisha, who's been on the board, or not, sorry, on the OC.
How many years have you both been with the team?
I've been on the team for 4. This is year number 4. I was first a challenge delegate, and then I was on B-Strat, and then I was the one and only VP Synergy, and now I'm co-captain.
And fun fact, your first competition was in Saskatoon.
In Saskatoon! And now we're going back to Saskatoon. It's a real cute full circle moment. So I hope the challenge team places in Saskatoon as well,
They better.
like we did.
First place all around. For
Yeah, they better
everybody.
get first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want that belt.
Yeah, no pressure. We need the belt.
Yeah, no pressure at all. This is my 3rd year. Also started as a challenger. So if anybody wants the belt,
It's us.
it's us.
We want it.
And then I was on Otma, and now I'm captain with Yali.
Challenge to captain pipeline.
It's
kinda
strong.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
We're not the first ones either. Like lots of teams, not even just Team Haskayne, have a very strong challenge to captain pipeline. I don't think there's as many this year. I think we might actually be one of the only ones who did challenge and then are now co-captain.
Well,
I think we're one of few this year. But 2 years ago, our captain Ivy, she was on challenge and then she became co-captain. I think that same year, like at least 3 other schools, their co-captains had all done challenge before. So
So if anyone's looking to join Team Haskayne and you want to be in for the long haul,
If you want
Challenge is the spot to be.
yeah, that's the great place to start.
Well, we're going to have lots more to talk about Challenge and all of our DAC teams, as well about all of the fun that we're going to be doing this year, but we'll come to that in a little bit. First, I want to ask about coach recruitment and coaching strategy. Obviously, there's a lot of turnover every single year with the coaches that we have. How's recruitment for coaches gone so far?
I think it's going well. We've got some really good new interest, and I think, of course, we always have returning coaches, which is nice. Sometimes, returning coaches, they want to try something new, which is always great. It's nice to bring sort of a different area of expertise to a new team or a different coaching style, or, people, join different teams and they come back, or they work and then they come back. It's always a ever revolving door of like coaching interest. But I think it'll be fun. This year, I think we have an interesting mix of people who have but also haven't done JDC before, so I think it'll be cool to get some new perspectives. So I think, again, that's something that you always want to try and balance with JDC is, JDC cases are very unique, but case solving itself is a very vital, I think, general skill that everyone should have, and every case that you encounter isn't going to be structured like a JDC case. I know, at least from my experience on B-Strat, one of my coaches, Vinny, he asked us from the beginning, he's like, there's two very different kind of strategies of if you want to win versus if you want to get better at just solving cases. So which one are you kind of more interested in? They're both important, but which one are you looking to do more of? Because, again, the style is kind of tailored either way. So I think we'll have a good balance for all the teams this year of learning how to, play to the JDC kind of game, but also just developing their case solving skills.
Anything you want to add, Megan?
I have nothing to add. Took all the words out of my mouth.
Sorry.
That's excellent. Okay, so we were talking about coaching, right? Lots of fun there. I've got a good question to follow up. What are 3 non-negotiable characteristics or attributes you're looking for in coaches this year? That, if they don't have it, we can't have them being a coach for our team.
I just went.
What? Well, I would say obviously commitment to the growth of the delegates. I feel like that's a pretty obvious one, because why else would you be coaching? It's not a very self-interested hobby to take up.
Yeah.
Definitely not. It's a lot of time to be volunteering on your Sunday, which is
I would
usually your day
say
off. Yeah.
Another good trait is to be open-minded about ideas. Like there's not a one size fits all answer for cases pretty much all of the time. And I feel like having a coach that has an open mind and is willing to hear different ideas they haven't heard before, maybe goes against the grain a little bit, and be willing to like hear you out. I feel like that's a good skill to have.
No, I'd agree with that.
Other than, the marketing tactics that I've employed for recruiting coaches, I'd love to hear how you've been looking for coaches to fill in the gaps of where we're missing.
We've been leveraging our personal connections
Yeah.
a little bit, leveraging our LinkedIn, cold calling.
Yeah, specifically those of our godparent Anisha.
Shout out.
Shout out Anisha. She's been leading the charge with her extensive JDC network, which makes sense after this is your 5th year of JDC or 6th year. After 5 years of JDC, she's got an extensive network of alumni and just business people.
Good. I like to hear that we've got a large network, and I hope every team has found, at least 1 or 2 good coaches that can commit to full time.
Yeah.
Have we found 1 or 2 coaches?
We have. Like, I think the cold call.
1 or 2.
Well.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
Good.
That's all.
Good. Well, that's all we need just to fill in the gaps.
They'll just be there all Sunday.
Yeah. 1 or 2 for the whole team.
Yeah. But they're very talented.
Good. I hope
It's
so.
It's us.
Well, and our godparents have lots of industry and case experience, so
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sure
very smart.
our teams are in great hands this
Very
year.
wise.
We picked them for a good reason.
I hope so.
And what does like an ideal captain-coach's relationship look like? Like, what are you looking for when you're talking with them to make sure that you're both on the same page? I know for us, when we were doing our coaches and captain relationship, we were very hands-off. We said, coaches, you've got full reign to decide how you want to go about doing things. We're going to offer input on JDC West. style, to make sure our teams are doing pretty much the same level of stuff. But when you go into the case details, that's all you. Are you looking for something similar? Are you looking to change it up at all?
I think we definitely want to open the conversation. The coaches obviously have an immense amount of experience and expertise, which is obviously why we want them to, be here helping us. And I think we're there to support as much as we can. So I think if we're able to understand like their strategy, then we can, maybe find resources or practice cases for the teams to do during a weekly meeting. We can talk about, I don't know, different like current events and make sure that they're up to date, all in kind of a supportive manner. So I think what we're looking for is just to have an open line of communication. So if there's any way we can help and use that extra, 1 to maybe even like 2-3 hours we see a team during the week, whether that's like in the hallway or in a team meeting and like a one-on-one meeting, we'd love to, I think, utilize that to the best of our ability. So yeah, that's what we're hoping. Open communication. We're
Awesome.
happy to help.
Good. Megan, anything you want to add?
I mean, you kind of stole all the words again. I think just a mutually beneficial relationship with the coaches where we can support them where they need it and they can support us where we kind of lack some specific knowledge, so that we're just kind of taking it on as a team, making sure we're not feeding in the wrong information to delegates and then their coaches are saying something else, making sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, that can be a big job. Anything else coaching related you want to mention?
Please come coach.
We are still looking for coaches. Come join us.
If you have any experience, please call us. We'll happily refer you to our amazing captains to find an amazing place on the team for you.
We have 10 teams.
We would love to hang out with you on Sundays.
Yeah.
We're free.
We're real free on Sundays.
Plus, you get to see 3 young delegates, and you get to take them from no experience to amazing experience. So that's a really rewarding process to go through. Okay, we'll transition away from coaching now, and we're going to talk about leadership and your leadership on the team this year. So I think looking back on it, there were many things I would have done differently, especially early on with my leadership on the team. Is there any mistake or anything that you would want to change in your early experience as captain so far?
Already?
Surely there's at least one thing.
I think given the kind of circumstances we've been under as captains this year, and I'm sure the other schools' captains would probably also attest to this, there was a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
So we were kind of just riding the wave of not knowing for a long time, which kind of changed, like our early captaincy days are a lot different than any other years, I would say. So I think we did the best with what we had, given the situation and the lack of information we had. I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah. We'll check in again maybe on an episode at the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
As of right now, and I think we've probably made a lot of decisions where we haven't yet seen like the full consequences, both positive and negative, of those decisions. So check back in like 5 months. But so far, all good.
Yeah, we'll check back and see what happens. Why don't you tell us a little bit about those uncertain circumstances? I think that would be interesting to tell our delegates about. It was a very uncertain year.
Yeah, well, I'm sure for anyone who has been in the JDC loop, usually you know where the school that's hosting or what school's hosting by competition. We didn't find out until
like a month ago, maybe.
May?
Oh.
It's July.
Oh, damn. May.
I think it was May. So it was very, very much later than usual. Yeah. And then even once we knew who was hosting, they still had to form the OC, which is our main form of contact of anything comp related. And we just met with them for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So we've been really just YOLOing it, if you will.
Definitely.
Based on prior year knowledge, based on our best guess, our best assumptions, pretty much with everything.
Yep.
Literally everything you can think of, we've just been working on with the assumptions of previous years, hoping it would stay as similar as possible.
Charity deadlines, like sponsorship deadlines, recruitment stuff, like OC deadlines,
Yeah.
And now we know.
fees, everything, yeah.
Now we know that there's at least a school and
We know there's a school.
co-chairs.
We've talked to the co-chairs. We've
That's
seen the different portfolios of
Yep.
the OC.
Do they have VPs for OC?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Alrighty,
they have
that's
VPs
They have VPs. I think
correct.
there's some
for all
directors too.
portfolios.
Wow. Oh, wow. They're
Yeah.
set up then.
Go OC.
We know
Thank
our
you.
sports.
Thank you. Yeah, we have our 2 sports.
Tell us about them.
Our 2 sports. Our favorite.
Chook
Chook ball.
ball.
Back and better than ever. Chook ball's pretty fun,
I
actually.
love chook
I
ball.
can't lie.
It's great.
And then we have angle ball, which is new, which is essentially just kind of looks like chook ball on a big stick instead of a trampoline.
Interesting.
It's kind of like it's like those, like, I think it's tetherball. That's what it's
Yeah.
called, where like the ball is connected to the pole.
And you have to run in and jump and hit the ball off
Off the pole.
Wow.
That's what I got
That'll
from the
be
quick
very
video.
I feel like actually no, I don't know how quick it works. It's more chook
Well,
ball-y.
maybe we'll get a podcast segment of some action. Us
Yeah.
and
We
action.
will. We will definitely do something like
We'll have to
that.
do it in front of like a practice or something. You can see it
Absolutely.
in the background.
Once we get the angle ball equipment,
Yeah.
we
That
can
is going to be a
do
big
that
feat, yeah.
segment.
You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of getting Quidditch.
Well,
Yeah, I
Quidditch
love
was a
Quidditch.
JDCW
Yeah.
sport one
It
year.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I keep wanting to call it angel ball. Angle ball is very much giving Quidditch, like where you just have to get it onto the thing. I think it'll be fun.
I don't know how they find these sports. I'm really curious.
I don't know where they found Omnikin ball. I've never seen that one.
We've still got that
No,
ball.
It looked really
You
fun.
might need to look into selling that
We definitely
definitely
should look
sell
into
it.
selling that.
to pay for this angle ball.
Yeah. Oh.
Or we can beg on our knees. Gina, we need angle ball.
More sponsorship.
Angle ball equipment, please.
Going back to leadership.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Back to the seriousness
Sorry.
of the podcast. What one leadership principle are you really leaning on right now as you are setting up for our DAC recruitment and getting our academic teams on track and managing all of the executives? We've got like, what, 12, 13 executives that you have to manage on top of everything. Is there one principle or something that you're looking forward to make sure that you're the leader that you want to be?
You can go first.
Me? Okay. Yikes, it's real vulnerable. I think what I'm trying to focus on is, how do I phrase this? Not being as stressed or panicked all the time. The team knows I have some panic faces that I make occasionally. Not very often, just, every once in a while. So that's just an outward expression sometimes of how I'm feeling, but working on, the brave face for the delegates, especially like for the rest of the team, taking a step back and remembering it's okay. It's all going to work out in the end.
We do have a really hilarious photo
Nope.
of Yali
No, we don't.
mid-selecting our academic teams. We were at Yali's house in her basement. We had, what was it, the Starbucks poster
Oh, yeah, it's
flipped
the back of
back,
the
flipped around, and then we had sticky notes for each team. And we got a picture of Yali just sitting, staring.
I was distraught.
The rest of us weren't even talking about the team anymore, but she was having her panic face. So maybe one of these days the photo will come to life with
It'll
some
make us
editing
laugh.
perhaps, but
Yeah, hopefully.
yeah.
Probably not.
I think for me, I mean, Yali's coming in here with experience leading a Haskayne kind of club, whereas I'm not. So I think this is kind of the first. I ran the tax program, but it's a little bit different when you have a paycheck behind it.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me, especially knowing a lot of the people on the team, the biggest challenge is maintaining that boundary of it's like, I can be your friend, but I'm also the captain at the same time. And when I say you gotta do something, you gotta do something. And it's just maintaining that level where it's like knowing in what moments what hat I should be wearing. And I kind of dealt with this a little bit last year, being a delegate and a coach, knowing when to put my coach hat on and when to keep my delegate hat on. But I think it'll just be that, but even exponentially more so.
Yeah, and JDC West does, you have to find that fine line between the fun and the professionalism. And as captain, you're on both sides of that.
Mhm.
That was definitely something that I think me and my co-captain struggled with, was trying to make sure everyone was having fun and really passionate about being involved with the team, and at the same time maintaining that professionalism that we expect of every delegate.
Can you dress as JoJo Siwa from that? You are my dream guest
It's
on my podcast.
Okay, let's get to the next segment, rapid fire questions. You had got to answer really fast, and I want both of you to answer, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
First question, what's the favorite case competition you've ever done? It can be JDC West, but I know you've both competed in it, right? Other ones?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, this is fast. What comes to mind
The
first?
digital innovation case competition, because me and my team got third place and we walked away with a fat check.
Boom.
The global hydrogen one, because we got a also ginormous check.
You got a fat.
We got a fat check for that one. The slides were so beautiful. Like, we cooked. It was so much fun.
Will the delegates get to see that slide template?
Oh,
they used?
absolutely. Sure.
Yeah. And same for the Digital Innovation Challenge.
Oh, yep.
I almost called it the nickname, but
We can't be doing that.
we can't yet.
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Censored.
Do you drink coffee or tea when you need to stay awake for a really long study session?
Neither.
What do you drink?
Boo.
Nothing.
Boo.
Nothing?
No.
Not even like nothing? Like
No.
water?
Like, yeah.
What stimulants do you use to stay awake?
Vyvanse.
Usually I go coffee, but I'm trying to switch to tea. If it's a real dire situation, it's Red Bull.
Ooh. So energy
Yeah.
drink. Yeah.
But that's if it's dire.
Well, let's hope we can stick with some tea this year.
It
We'll have our brew and
We won't.
hopefully. Okay. That's sad. Last question. One word to describe Team Haskayne's 2025 academic vibe, because we haven't gotten the other teams yet.
25?
Well, this year, 26. What
Oh,
are we at? Yeah,
We're 2026.
26
Okay.
academic vibe.
One word?
This is really hard because
Yeah.
a lot of them are just faces behind a screen right now.
What do you
But
envision as the vibe this year?
I envision they all seem eager,
They do seem eager.
which is good.
Ooh. Passion.
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 Do you agree?
Passion.
Same word?
Yes.
More energy.
Passion.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
So that's our rapid fire. We'll move on to the next segment now. I'm calling it reading the tea leaves. We're going to try and predict the
Ooh.
future,
Ooh.
what's happening this year.
Okay.
What are the top 3 events you're looking forward to this year? Any part of being a part of Team Haskayne or JDC West?
Comp. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Comp.
Mm-hmm.
J-prom.
Mm-hmm.
The mock comps can be pretty fun.
I like
I feel like
mock
mock comps will be fun as a captain,
Yeah.
where you're not having to stress as a delegate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to make delegates cry as
Gosh.
Can't wait.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the tier list, kind of.
Comp,
J-prom,
Mock
mock
comps.
comp.
mock comp. I think we're all very excited for
Yeah.
J-prom, and obviously comp is what we're all working towards. It's the
Actually,
highlight.
Honorable mention, skit night practice is really fun.
Get night practices.
I love skit night practices.
Do you agree?
It brings out my
Uh,
inner theater kid.
I wouldn't say that would be my honorable mention.
That's mine.
I would say my honorable mention, karaoke night.
Oh,
Good answer.
that's a good one.
Good answer.
I
I
might have to
second
swap out mock comp for that.
That's a actually okay. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I swapped karaoke. For
I
mock
love
comp.
karaoke night.
and I'm really
Give me that mic and don't take it away.
Mhm.
Well, we've
Don't.
got lots of karaoke nights to look forward to
We
this
love
year.
karaoke.
Yeah. There's no honorable mentions for Chillin' for Charity.
Right. Well, that one is like
That one's gonna be so
that one's
fantastic.
like in its own category.
Yes.
It's
It's
like,
so
it
good.
doesn't even compare to the other ones.
Yep, I cannot wait to jump in the cold
Cold water.
water.
Do we have
again.
any
Actually,
captain's commitments in mind for fundraising goals?
Are we gonna keep the tattoo?
I don't know if I can keep that more.
10,000 for tattoo.
We
That was a
have to
pretty
see-
good
we have to
goal.
see how committed this team is, because if 10,000 is feasible, I don't know.
We
if I
might
can
have
do
to up
tattoo.
it. We
Yeah.
might have to up the tattoo
Yeah,
to a higher amount.
like 100K.
Do you think you're going to get 10,000 this
We're
year?
planning more fundraising things.
And leading up to it? Good.
Yeah.
But like, what about, I think, would that apply? Or is
Yeah.
it just Chillin' for Charity that
No, I
counts
think it's
towards
all
your
fundraising.
commitments?
It's all fundraising.
So like tattoos like 100K.
That's unreasonable. You know what? I'll keep it going. If they raise 10,000, I'll get a tattoo.
Well, I don't know. They're
It's
not
just a
seeming
love
like
on it.
they're not seeming committed to like getting things from us. Like no delegates found us at Stampede. We had to buy zero anything.
Zero?
Zero anything.
I had one delegate see me, but this delegate was not at the meeting where we said
Well, which delegate? Name them.
Stella.
Oh, Stella.
I know you remember seeing me at Stampede.
She saw
And
you,
I'm-
but she didn't go up to you?
We said hi, we chatted. It was great. And I was so happy that you didn't ask me to purchase anything for you.
That's a long-running tradition of
I know, it is.
JDC
She
West.
must not have watched
Wow.
the video.
And we were damn bunch. Megan was there like all the time. Every day.
7 days, guys. I was there.
It was hilarious seeing delegate stories after of them being at like the same concerts and stuff as us, and like, you missed out.
You could have had it.
Could have had it.
Could have had it all, and they didn't.
They did not.
That's so unfortunate. We'll go back to academic questions because
Okay.
that's what's front of mind right now, I'm sure. Unless, is there anything else that's front of mind right now?
No, please.
No.
Please
Okay.
continue.
What are you looking for in success for academic teams? You've got a practice coming up in July. We've never done this before.
On Sunday.
This Sunday?
This
This
Sunday.
Sunday.
We've
First
never
one.
started practices this early, so the other teams, watch out. We've changed the thing here.
Team Haskayne's coming in hot this year.
Making it rain.
So what is going to be success for practice one?
Honestly, for practice one, just being able to get up there and
Yeah.
put something together.
Yeah.
I think that's all we can ask for. Because it's like, this is just building the foundation of what we're going to work on for the rest of the year. So as long as they get up there, they put in their best effort, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good starting place.
I think the confidence is definitely going to be key.
Yeah.
Like the presenting part is going to be very important in showing, how they're going to be able to deal with the next 4 or 5 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now circle back in a few months and our idea of success will be very different.
Different.
It will be different.
But for now,
We're practice
Sure.
number one.
we're just happy to
And you're getting that
start.
minimum requirements out of the way early.
Yep.
Earlier than ever before.
Yep.
Do you hear that? Earlier than ever before. We're ready. We're coming in hot this year. I'm excited. Can I watch? Or are you gonna keep it in a long room?
I think for the first few ones it'll be pretty low key.
Okay, fine.
Content later in the year.
Not earlier?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
we can discuss.
Yeah,
We haven't actually talked about it.
Let's see how practice number one goes
Okay.
first.
Let's just wrap it up like this. We've covered a lot of different topics. Is there anything else that's coming to mind that you want the team to know as we're getting into the season, as we're getting to practice number one?
We believe in you. You can do this.
We picked you for a reason.
Yep.
We spent
Hours.
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 Ellie
Agonizing
was staring at that Starbucks
poster
poster
for ages.
for so long.
So long. And then
Yeah.
it was an Excel sheet.
Yeah. And we actually finalized the team in this very room.
It was here, actually. Yeah.
In this
Memories.
Actually, I fear we were like in this
We were-
exact spot.
Right here.
We were right
We
there.
finalized it. All of your names are up on this screen.
Roz had an accounting question up on the whiteboard.
Faraz made me do FIFO, inventory system, on the whiteboard.
And then we discussed the team.
And then we built our team.
We built our team. After
So-
Megan got the question correct.
Yep.
Correct.
He didn't let me finish.
That inspired us with the confidence and the energy to put this award-winning team together. That's you.
This is just the beginning of something truly magical, and we
Mhm.
can't wait
Aw.
to see where it goes.
This could be the start of something new.
Any last thoughts other than that?
We're so excited. And
excited.
stay tuned, because this is the first of many JDT episodes. And you'll see us again.
Every Sunday, at least.
I meant for JDT.
Oh,
Oh,
We will be recurring
Whenever.
guests. So hopefully you enjoyed
hopefully fairly often.
listening to us yap. Because this is also just the start of listening to us yap
Yep.
for 6 months.
Hell yeah.
you're gonna hear a lot.
A lot.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this inaugural episode of, I think, the first JDC West themed podcast that's ever been recorded.
Ooh.
I'm sure the viewership is going to be extensive, and I'm looking forward to it.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Comments.
It's mandatory.
Repost.
Delegates, it's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
compulsory. Yeah.
Hopefully you get to use
We're
my
upping your
favorite
delegate
word.
fees by $50 if you don't comment.
We will selectively charge delegate fees to delegates that don't like and
You will
subscribe.
be getting an
Find
invoice.
Thank you, Yali. Thank you, Megan, for joining. I think we had the best first guests we possibly could have.
I loved it.
Thank you. Great answers to all the questions. We will see you in the next podcast. I think we're going to get our godparents. So we're going to get the other half of this amazing quartet to answer some more questions for us.
Aw. Bye.
Bye.